Hey everyone, I'm back, sort of. I haven't been up to much lately. I'll tell you what I have been doing because I haven't been updating my channel for a while. Not that anyone's following me anyway, but you know. Um, all right, so just a few updates. The truck is fine. The truck is good now. Finally, Race Up has been able to fix it. This was back about 3 months, 4 months ago, and we're using it as a workforce too. It's helping us renovate one of our apartments. So the truck is good, and it's currently running, and there are no problems. So they fixed it up as best they can. They did an okay job. So yeah, but it took so long, but yeah, it's fixed. It's good to go. And as for my bike is okay, right? Uh, I've been using it for daily commute. Well, if I need to go around town, I use that. I use my Rusi, so I have no issues there. Now, my old bike, the Honda Steed. Let me show you which one I mean. And yeah, this bike that I'm riding here, uh, that got fucked during the pandemic. This one, big one, that got fucked during the pandemic because I wasn't using it much. So that's why I've been riding this the 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 Rusi that you're seeing, and yeah, this bike is currently being repaired, and it's being repaired by a friend that I lost touch with a while back, right? Because he's been out of town, and he basically retired fixing motorcycles. But this guy is one of the best motorcycle mechanics here in Cebu. His name's Chris. That's not his real name. This dude's name is Chris, and he's one of the old school riders, mechanics. If you consider what people say that the motorcycles are a lifestyle, not just a hobby, this guy is living proof that motorcycling is a lifestyle. He's a very good mechanic. He's basically one of the only ones I can trust. I brought my bike to him, the Honda Steed, and he's currently fixing it. We're good there. Another reason why I haven't been blogging. Well, it's not the main reason. It's still my fault. One of the reasons is my sister. Uh, yeah, this is the Facebook profile of my sister. She's a marine biologist, also an athlete. She has my GoPro. I lent it to her so she could use it for work. She takes pictures of the seabed, being a marine biologist. I lent her the GoPro. It's still with her now. She did offer to return it. I didn't take it back. I asked her if she'd still be using it. She said she would from time to time. So the GoPro's with her. I'll try to get that back when I can. She's currently in Manila, so that's one of the reasons why I couldn't vlog. Right, but that's not really a reason, right? If you really think about it. Anyway, yeah, what's been happening is that I've been just it's a combination of things. I'm busy at work. I'm currently working on I'm just working one job, right? I play computer games as well, so that's another thing that's been taking up my time. But I live on an island, right? If you don't know me, I'm from Cebu. Cebu City is in the province of Cebu, which is basically an island, right? It's not a small island by all means, but all the places that I need to see here, I've already seen. I think so. Let me know if there are places in Cebu that I may not have visited. That's kind of a tall order because uh, I've been here for well, basically my whole life. Since I was 4 years old, I've lived here. I'm fucking 40 years old now. So, yeah, I've been here for 36 years. So, I don't think there are places that I haven't visited yet. So, that's one of the reasons I don't ride anymore because I feel that I've seen everything it's had to offer. So, yeah, uh, I'm looking out to branching out to other islands, but yeah, I'll do that later when I have a well, a better bike, a more reliable bike, right? Because I don't know, and I need reliable company as well. So that's where this Chris dude is going to help out, right? Anyway, uh, yeah, soon we'll be riding out of town, but for the meantime, yeah, I'll just continue to sit here and yeah, and until I get my GoPro back, this is the content you'll be seeing moving forward. What I want to talk about today is uh, if you're following this channel, my YouTube, Tuga Tuga Timoy. If you don't know me personally, I don't think you really know who I am. So let's talk about that. Well, I want to start with the important stuff. Well, I was born in Manila to two physicians, my mom and my dad. Right, they're both physicians. I'm not gonna disclose their names or anyone who doesn't want to be disclosed. Anyway, I was born in I was born in I would say a well-to-do family. Uh, I didn't grow up rich, right? But I didn't grow up poor either, right? So, uh, one of the things that my mom and dad instilled in me is to value money, to value friends and family, and to value relationships that you make during the course of your life. So I've taken that to heart, and I have a lot of friends. I've made a lot of friends in my life, and I keep a few of them really close, right? So I have a select list of close friends, but I do have a lot of friends. I went to school in prestigious schools. I had my high school in um, used to be Sacred Art School for boys. It's now there because it was a Jesuit school. It's still a Jesuit school now, but they've been swallowed up by the Ateneo University entity. Is that what you call it? Anyway, it's Ateneo now. So that's where I used to go to high school. And for college, I went to a couple of universities. I spent my first year in Dumaguete. That's an island. That's in Negros. It's an island, I think, to the east of Cebu. I'm not sure. Anyway, I spent a year there, and I went back. I finished up my studies in uh, Cebu Doctors University, and I'm not a doctor. I graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. That's my degree. So yeah. When I started working, I had difficulty finding work because yeah, the university I graduated from wasn't known for the computer science program. There being the name is Cebu Doctors, right? They're known for producing quality doctors and nurses. Anyone in the medical field, dentists, fucking uh, physical therapists, psychologists, psychiatrists. Yeah, they're known for that, but not for their technological programs. So I was a product of their education. So I didn't have that many opportunities when I started working. So guess where I ended up? I ended up in a call center. Uh, I ended up working for a small call center at the time. It was uh, and now they're big. Um, and I've been working that industry for the better part of 8 years, I think, right? So yeah, that's what I'm good at. I'm good at talking. I'm good at customer service, and yeah, I can also sell when I want, when I need to, and yeah, that's what I'm good at. I'm good with computers, and I'm good with talking to people. yeah, that's my job history. At this point in time, I'm already basically self-employed. I'm a contractor for different scopes of work. Is what I'm willing to call it because I have one client who gives me work, and I do all types of work for them. Right. So uh, I do social media marketing. Well, I also do secretarial work, right? I take care of day-to-day operations like emails and booking, uh, setting up meetings with the clients, setting up email campaigns. What do you call this? Adverts for Google, Facebook, and YouTube, and yeah, fucking Instagram. Well, it's Facebook advertising anyway. Anyway, yeah. In terms of work, I'm all good. I provide a living for myself. I'm fine. I'm fine with what I make, and yeah. Uh, I'm just happy that I have time for my hobbies. Right. So, as you may know, my hobbies are yeah. One is motorcycling. I like going around. Sometimes I don't even care where. I like going around on my bike. So I was good at photography. Me and a friend from before started a business where we used to take photos of events, weddings, and stuff. And yeah, I think I was good at it. My my only evidence is yeah, I'll show you. So I have a few shots here. Things that I've taken of during my time as a photographer. I think I did pretty well. When I was a photographer, we used to do photography as work. We did weddings and stuff. But as a photographer, I used to do landscapes. I used to do landscapes a lot too. So I have a collection of my landscape shots. I should have prepared for this, but back in the day, I used to be a good photographer. I didn't win any awards or anything, but I think I came up with some pretty decent shots. Should have looked for this before I started the video. Anyway, I'm just winging it. I don't care. So yeah, these are some of my shots as a photographer. I used to do landscapes and stuff. So yeah, I think those are pretty decent shots. I know I knew my shit, but I didn't even have the natural talent for it. Uh, I didn't have the eye for photography, you might say, but I did know everything that you needed to compose a good shot. Because I'm technically inclined. I'm more of a technical person, an analytical person than a creative person. So yeah, I survived that world. That's fine. And yeah, that's these are some of the shots that I took as a hobbyist photographer. But well, our professional work spoke for itself. I don't have proof anymore because the company's defunct. I don't know where those pictures are. I had them in a hard drive. I had them in one of those bulky external hard drives, which I can't find anymore. So yeah, speaks to what kind of person I am. I lose a lot of things. Anyway, recently I've been hanging around the Bristol motorcycle guys a lot, and um yeah, let me show you. These people are really cool people. Yeah, see those guys? I've been hanging around them a lot. I know a lot of I know some of them. I don't know all of them closely, but I ride around with these people, and they're a really cool community. I know it's a marketing thing for companies to form motorcycle clubs around their brand, right? That's normal. A good case study for that is Harley Davidson because if you ever buy a Harley or you're invited to join their motorcycle club, they call it the HOG, the Harley Owners Group. And yeah, they're a good case study for this because it increases brand awareness. I'm aware of that. It increases brand awareness if you're part of a group. If you're part of a, if you have a group in your company, if you have a community built around your company, and yeah, Bristol is no different. So they have these really cool people who I hang out around with a lot lately, and yeah, really cool people. And um, and through firsthand experience, really cool bikes as well. And yeah, I've mentioned this in a video before. This is the bike I want. Uh, it's a Bristol 650 bobber is what it is. It's a 650 cubic inch motorcycle with a parallel twin engine, and it's well, they call it a bobber. It is a bobber. So yeah, this is the bike I've always wanted. Well, at least from here. Yeah, always wanted a street bob, but yeah. Anyway, from Bristol, I want the bobber. That thing costs 408,000 pesos. So it's not that expensive for a 650cc bike, right? Uh, if you're familiar with bikes. So yeah, it's a nice bike. It looks good, and here's one of one of the she's an ambassador for Bristol. Her name's Elvira, and yeah, I'll link her channel. She's an influencer. She's one of those people who makes videos, and yeah, she's a content creator is what she is. And yeah, look at that. She looks good on the bike I want, right? Because honestly, it's a good looking bike. 408,000 pesos, and they offer financing too. And they also have different types of bikes. They also have standard bikes. Uh, and yeah, the one I've ridden, the one I've ridden the most is this one. This is a Bristol Veloci 500. It's a 500cc parallel to an engine bike as well, and yeah, it's fast. Well, for 500 cc's, it does pack a punch. It 500 cc's, you could consider it a big bike. It is a big bike, but it's really light and it's really fast. It's a good bike for all intents and purposes, and it's a standard bike. But if you're the adventure riding type, what you would really want is a good, reliable adventure bike, right? And this is the bike you want. It's called a Venturi. It's called a Venturi. It has the same DNA power plant as the Veloci, still 500 cc's, but it's in an adventure configuration. Really reliable bike as well. And yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those things that yeah, you wouldn't be afraid to drop it because it's not that expensive. So I have this flyer thing here. They gave me, and uh, just for uh, just for information, Venturi 500 adventure bike. Okay, full adventure bike. 378,000. 378,000 pesos for a full on adventure bike. So, uh, even if that's not on your radar, if that's not on your radar, and even if it's not on your radar, you owe it to yourself to try it out. It's a really good bike. I drove it once, just once. I'm not into adventure bikes. I'm a cruiser bobber type dude, and yeah, I tried it out once. The Veloci, I'm sorry, the Venturi, and it really is a good bike. Okay, so yeah, check out the Bristol motorcycles. They're in Mandaue, AS Fortuna. They're just near Harley Davidson anyway. They're basically neighbors. They're at AS Fortuna. The showroom is there, and they have bikes there on hand, demo bikes, so you can go out there and just try it out, sit on it, test ride it, test ride all you want, and you'll see European quality bikes, but they're not European priced. they're not expensive at all. So check them out, please. And yeah, join the. Well, if you buy a bike, you're automatically a member of the motorcycle club. So yeah, that's that. Okay, enough shilling. And oh yeah, just full disclosure, they didn't pay me for this. Okay, I'm not an ambassador for Bristol. I wish I were, but I'm not. But yeah, uh, just stating facts. Good people, good company is what they are. Speaking of which, I would like to highlight a couple of members of Bristol Motorcycle Club. Right, David is one of my friends, and aside from being aside from being a member of the motorcycle club, of the Bristol Motorcycle Club, he also owns this place. It's called the Dales at Terracotta Manor, and it's a really nice place to dine and get out of the city and just relax. Okay, here's a video of somebody who ate there, somebody who went there, and yeah, this is basically the place. It's a really see that. That's it. This place is in Bonbon. You can find them on Facebook. The Dales at Terracotta Manor. Uh, from what you can see here, there. And yeah, this is the place you'd be going to. They label it as a coffee shop, restaurant. It's more than that. See, it has a view. You have uh, you have good facilities, and well, the road to there is not really that bad, but please check them out. Dale's at Terracotta Manor. It's a good place to just unwind with good food, right? Well, maybe on the pricey side, but I tell you, it's worth it. Just bring a couple of $100, you'll be fine. 300 pesos, I think you'll 300 pesos, I think it'll be enough for you to enjoy your time there. So yeah, another is her name's Tita V, and well, she just got married, and yeah, got married to an American national, and yeah, there she is. And she also runs a YouTube channel, a couple of YouTube channels now, I think, and yeah, she's going to be blogging about her married life and her motorcycle lifestyle as well. So yeah, check her out, Tita V. She's also on Facebook, uh, facebook.com/Lady Driver Daily Life Experience is what the link says. But just search for Tita V Motovlog, you'll find her. And last but not least, and yeah, my favorite person on this list is yeah, the person I mentioned before, Chris. Again, he's one of the best mechanics here in the city. He's one of well, this guy works miracles, and I'm not exaggerating at all. He can bring the dead back to life. So if you have a problem with your motorcycle, be it a big bike or small bike, it doesn't matter. If it's a problem and nobody else can solve it, this guy can. This guy can. I swear to God, this guy can. So yeah, if you have a problem with your motorcycle, just leave a comment, or if you can find a way to get in touch with me, or fuck, I'll just leave my fucking email down in the comments. If if you have problems with your not in the comments, in the description. If you have a problem with your motorcycle that nobody else can solve, I'm gonna guarantee you that this guy can. Okay, so yeah, get in touch, and yeah, he will help you out, and I will stake my name on that. Before I go, I would like to call to the attention of the classic 250 group that has welcomed me with open arms as well. And these people are still there and still rocking the still rocking the 250s. And Well, I am still rocking the 250. And yeah, I would like to call to your attention three, no, four of my favorite guys on there. So yeah, first is Murphy. Murphy Murphy runs a Murphy runs a quail farm, right? One of the coolest guys I know. I don't know if he's single, but anyway, Murphy is yeah, Murphy runs a quail farm, and he sells his produce at Coffee Madness. Oh yeah, speaking of Coffee Madness, Coffee Madness is also a Bristol member and a Classic 250 member. So it's the only thing connecting those two groups, I think. So Coffee Madness is a coffee shop in Liloan. You'd also want to check them out. It's owned by this guy named Ralph, and one of the coolest dudes I've met. And yeah, Coffee Madness. Just look for it on Facebook. Coffee Madness. This is the logo, and that's also his look. Glasses and beard, glasses, beard, and hat guy. Cool guy. So anyway, he runs this coffee shop, and it's in Liloan, and yeah, they got pretty good shit too. So yeah, back to Murphy. Murphy Murphy sells his produce from the quail farm in Coffee Madness on Saturdays and Sundays, if I'm not mistaken. And along with Giovanni. Giovanni also sells food. He's also a chef. He's a chef, and he runs this thing called Engine Break, and he has a schedule. Saturday, Sunday, Coffee Madness. So that's where he'll be. And yeah, he also sells. Well, the guy sells snacks, dumplings, and burgers and stuff. So yeah, uh, yeah, Giovanni's cool. Kurt also does the same thing. He's a chef and a barista, and yeah, he also runs. He described it to me as a dynamic menu. So every week he changes menus, but really good food too. And this is his business. I don't know how that's pronounced. The Maillard. I don't know. I'm sorry. Supposed to be educated, but I'm not that sophisticated. I'm a simple guy. So yeah, um, he's got some interesting food. And along with Murphy and Giovanni, um, they also sell their produce in Coffee Madness Saturdays and Sundays. So check them out. But they do have their own schedules as well during the weekdays. So yeah, check out their pages on Facebook. I'll have links to everyone on the description. What's up next for me is yeah, I'm going to get my GoPro back from my sister if she isn't using it. If not, I'll just buy a new one. And I'll try to ride more again, especially since I've reconnected with Chris and see where our bikes take us, right? So for now, yeah, thank you for hanging on. If you're still there, if you're still following me, thank you for hanging on, and help me get to 1,000 subs. I hope, and let me know what kind of content you want from me, and like, subscribe. Please like the video if you liked it. If you don't, dislike it, and let me know what you found wrong with it. You have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. I don't know. I'm not sure where I'll be next time. I hope it's a motorcycle video, but I can't guarantee that. But yeah, I hope I'll see you next time. Bye.